What's up? How you doing? I gotta put the guitar away before doing anything else. And then I gotta get to doing what I'm doing. Calm down, everyone. I'm here. Broke Picks, what's up, my brother? How you doing? Cheers to you. I am awake. It is the middle of the night, and therefore it's time to work on some handcuff escapes. I'm alright, man. It's been a weird night. This is a bit of a release and unwind. You know what I mean? This is my it's my comfort food. So do some handcuff escape practice. Let's start with one. We're gonna go holes up. Then you're gonna make it so easy. Reach around, which makes it hard to put it in focus for the camera. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you just see my hand. I gotta work on that. Let me adjust it. See if I can get that better. For the holes up. Still can't see the cuff though. Oop. I'm bumping the camera. What if I did it this way? Alright. Oh, you guys are along for the ride, so it's just Broke Picks at the moment, I guess. That's what, obviously the holes up's a little bit harder, but it sucks for putting on camera in this way. Just that's not working. Oh, there we go. Alright. Let's go back to my normal. Keep the kind of holes out, then it's easier to put on camera. So in part, that's why I like to do that on camera. See? Hand's not all in the way. People aren't like, you used a key. Fake cuffs. Stuff like that. Get in there, you guys see what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So, see? Kind of see what I'm doing. It's not the same as if you were looking straight down, you know. You can't really angle that way very well. I gotta get a better camera rig. It'll show it a little better like that. Fake cuffs! What's up? I know, right? Toy cuffs, fake cuffs. That's not how the cops do it. That's not how the cops do it. Right. I'll take one side off. As we all know, I think one pair of cuffs is boring. So let's do a couple. And jump up to 3. Since I got 3 pairs of the Peerless 700Cs. Oh, nice and tight. What's funny is that for this, tight's better for me. Because once I do that, this one's not flopping around. It's right tight in place. Get right to it. I gotta clear it out of the way. It's pretty easy. So, jump over on that side. One. Goose. You got the trace. You know those trace? What's it in German? Like ein, zwei, Sven or something like that? I actually used to know that. It's been many years. Anyway. Only dude in the chat's my boy broke picks. Oh, JWoww. What's up? JWoww versus the world, man. Recently, pretty recent channel, right? Pretty new. Jumped in both my giveaways, so I tried to give them a shout out so other people could find them. So awesome, man! It's good to see you around. That's Broke Picks, dude, and he's a lock sport boy. He's everybody's pal at this point, you know what I mean? So it's good to see lock sporters meet up. Lock picking page. Philip Z. I don't have any fuzzy pinks, man. I gotta get some fuzzy pinks. I know, like, even just for having a handcuff collection and not having a pair of fuzzy pinks at this point is starting to be embarrassing. So thanks for pointing that out. I do have to make a note of it. I gotta get some fuzzy pinks. So, all right, we did 4, or we did 3. Let's do 4. And if I want to add Peerless, I gotta go chain for 4. If I want to add chain, I gotta go Chicago for 4. So I think I'm gonna go Chicago, which changes the orientation of the keyway. It's vertical on the Chicago and horizontal on the Peerless. But you gotta be able to adapt, right? Overcome, improvise, all that stuff. I gotta find my pick. Oh, there it is. All right. So, you got a little 4-cuff escape. Going after these Chicagos first. Like I said, if I've been doing the Peerless, might be a little trickier to find, you know, different angled keyway, different spot in the keyway. Then once I get to these, all 3 are the same. So it should be pretty easy to get out of that little run. Why I'm hitting the wrong spot. My tendency is to start cranking and bending my pick. Coxie's been trying to talk me out of that. So, yeah, practice on this Peerless a lot. So, gotta run through those pretty easy. Let me take a quick look. Have a few more people down there. I've been trolling channels for an hour now. Philip Martinez. Kind of get out of jail free card, huh? I mean, I do not advocate getting out of handcuffs if a cop puts you in them. They're supposed to watch you and they might shoot you. But if anybody other than the cop puts you in cuffs, you can get out. And then if you start playing with cuffs and fuzzy pink cuffs and things, and you lose a key or something breaks or anything like that, then you can get out. What tool is that I'm using, JWoww? It's I have modified a tubular pick down to a little thinner dimensions, both directions, slightly softened, but not very much. The tip, it's a straighty, pointy, pokey thing, as Coxie describes it. The other method that I like to use for escaping cuffs is a swoopy method, which comes with a half ball or a hook or kind of a bit of a rounded half diamond. And so I'll pop on some cuffs and try the swoopy, I guess. Since you mentioned it. Yeah, no, it's not totally pre-made. I like to run, you know, from picks. We're lock pickers, lock sporters, but you know, I also, these are oversized bobby pins, use paper clips. I use hair clips for shims that I bust out, and I like to use wrappers for shims. Found items as well. But the best way to learn is using kind of more of an established profile, an established pick. We've got a Shacklemen handcuff pick set that's really good for beginning learning of handcuffs that you can custom order from Southern Specialties. And just tell them that Stu and Not Too Dead and the Shacklemen sent you. Order a tool set and you can be able to get that. It looks like this. It comes with full ball, half ball, long reach, a little notched hook, which is the elephant trunk, 2 of these handled shims, and oop, that's not it. Set of these double-sided. These are 2 different size shims. So these are designed by Coxie at Coxie's Picks. And then the Shacklemen kind of came up with best beginning set. So if you're looking to get into picking handcuffs, start with that, and then you start moving into found items. So I don't know, let's try the found item. We'll do the 3 cuffs with the bobby pin. Yeah, let's just do this real quick. And there we go. All right. Can I get a Big Mac and fries, please? If I can get a Whopper. I've been talking about a Whopper for 2 days, man. I haven't had a Whopper in so long. Yeah, Joey. You're on the edge, man. We don't need no Diddy talk. You know what I mean? That's just silliness. So we're gonna do this 3 cuffs. And we'll use the bobby pin to escape. Now they are 3 of the same cuffs. And oh my God, cops aren't going to put you in that position. The cops aren't going to put me in 3 pairs of cuffs, you dipshit. So that's moot at this point. We're just playing with cuffs. There's 1. Oh, there's 2. Was a little bit of flex is fooling me. Fooling me. A nice way of saying screwing me and fooking me. Oh, come on. Hard to reach down over multiple pairs of cuffs. It feels like they're not that thick. It shouldn't be that hard once you add a second pair or a third pair, but it screws with you. See how when I'm free of the stack of cuffs, it's pretty much the same, cuff to cuff to cuff. But when I'm yeah, it's difficult the further down the stack you get. Which I guess if I was smart, I'd do one, but if you're going for speed, it kind of works better than going that way, figuring it out. That's just what we're doing. GP Ryder, how you doing, brother? Honor a GP Ryder, let's try to do a holes up hinge cuff escape. I haven't done it in a long time, so this is going to probably be pretty sad. I don't know how I'm going to get there. Because I don't think I can get there with the pointy pokey. Well, maybe I can. Alright, GP. Let's get weird for you, man. Oh, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. I'm gonna be stuck for days and days. Make that a little tighter. All right. Well, I don't want to be stuck. I wasn't planning on doing this. Let's go ahead and play some shim games. Try not to lose the shim. So, busted hair clip. You guys know these. You know what I mean? Turn that into a nice shim. If you don't have hair, if you're bald like me, this is like a giveaway if you're carrying it, but you know. And then the cool thing is you can turn that one into a high security shim for split paw cuffs, the X22s from Chicago. Bust it off at the small end, hold it from that end, and get into some cuffs that way. Alright. I need to crack a beer here, or drink a beer here. Cheers, man. What's up? What's everyone doing tonight? What are you sipping on? Who are you talking to? What are you thinking about? Don't lock this guy up. No, don't lock me up, man. Jay Gabriel. Oh, dude, Jay Gabriel is in the house. This is challenge lock named Bad Marks. You can see the bad, and then Marks is part of the lock name, the body name. Bad Marks. Challenge lock by Jay Gabriel. Drive me nuts. It's driving me so nuts, Jay Gabe, that I'm playing with handcuffs tonight. I gave up on the locks, so that'll tell you. Alright, let's go back. Alright, gee, I didn't pick hinge with holes up, so let me do a double hinge, or holes down, double hinge, holes up pick for you. My Shacklemen brother. And go ahead and use one of the that was weird. That shifted on me, sorry. Use one of these bobby pins. Attempt to. Get it in the right spot. Okay, I'm going until I pick one of these. No shim. Wrong spot. Why? Oh, I know why. No, that's not true. It's a little bit tighter tolerance on these, but I should already have it. Oh, I did have it. I had it. Oh, the annoying thing about when you have two sets of cuffs, especially two hinged, is there's no movement in your wrist. So when you pop the cuff, you're not moving the bow. So you might be picking the cuff and not moving the cuff like I was doing. Put that straight side. Ooh. And there we go. Now it's just left to get out of the free side. Horizontal and vertical. Easier getting out of it when both were on there. Alright, well, let's go ahead and shim. Let's shim it. Why not? Get out of it like that. Well, all the one. Thank you. That's just practice. There's people way better than me that I'm trying to chase. Coxie's Pick's one of them. People just as good as me. Dutch Picker, Random Jim, held Tequila Dave, Not Too Dead's definitely, you know, my Shacklemen co-founder. Yeah, I mean, J-Gate, man, that's what I'm all about. Practice with locks, practice with cuffs, practice with juggling, practice with chip flipping. Let's see if we're gonna do a chip flip. All right. I'm trying to do a snatch. Let me do something light and earlier. There we go. Just a basic little flip, basic little drop. Try it again. Flip, flip, flip. All right, let me try to snatch it. Ah, missed. All right, anyway. Well, I got to show you what I was trying to do with that. That's my boy, Not Too Dead, right there. Shacklemen co-founder. That's his picker chip, so. Ooh, till I didn't practice. But some of the stuff I like to play with. Ah. Trying to watch it on the phone, sorry. And watch my hands. And then, ooh. Right there, a little 2-finger snatch. Bam. Double lock? Yeah, we'll do double lock. Let's do double lock. Why not? And do it the way that shows it. Alright. Double lock, double lock, double lock. So, doing handcuff escapes, these extended keys or key holders or anything like that are real helpful, because with a key, you're trying to do this to push double lock or open, and with this, you do that or you open. So, a lot easier to do this. And then do the swoopy with the half ball. See in that dot right there, it's kind of an empty thing because the button's pushed. And then what I gotta do is get in there. Now you can see that button. You can hear that clicks, so that double lock is off. Now I'm gonna reverse. I don't have to, because the straight side works as a straighty pointy pokey. But if I put that ball, half ball in and swoop it around, makes it pretty easy to catch the pawl, open the cuff. So let's repeat that. So the double lock is pressed in there. Now you can see that little thing. You always want to check. Here, click. You release the double lock. And I use the back side like a straighty pointy pokey instead of swooping. And we're out of the cuffs. That's a little double lock action. I have to light one up and drink a little beer. So got that double lock. Challenge 6. On the Shacklemen, the spooky one. You in yet? Is that what you're talking about? State pen standard issue. I don't. All I know is like I don't know exactly who has what standard cuffs, but I've got Peerless in Chicago and Smith and Wesson and TCH. I know that my local law enforcement uses these Peerless Hinged. I mean, they use them with that finish, but I made sure that I got the pair of cuffs that my local cops use. So those are fun to beat. You can't get a spooky challenge. It's pretty much just the phony Shacklemen challenge, yeah. For spooky, I don't know. I didn't know what to do either, but what I did was I gotta grab my TCHs. Hold on. So, a very possibly. Oh, hold on. So these are made of metal, and they have hard edges. So you know when you're slamming them onto your wrist, you know it can hurt, especially when you got bony wrists like me. Now the one nice thing about TCH, and I think I don't know how it, you can kind of backload, so it's tight in there, so it's like ready to kind of spring around. You know what I mean? So it's a nice little feature there. And then I got to playing with trying to throw them in the air and catch them on my wrists. So, like I said, metal edges, bony wrists, it can be painful. But if you get it, it's neat. I don't know. I'll try it. Similar to my flipping my coins, I figured out the best way to kind of launch it and get it to kind of come up in the air and come down the way I need it to. Now, so I still kind of have to finish closing the cuffs often, but I don't know. I'll try it once or twice, unless it hurts. All right, here we go. Ah, see? Missed. Hold on. And it already hurts, so. Damn it. The hole's going that way. Okay. Oh, it's just not working. I'm not ready to do this. I've not practiced this. Ow, freak. Too much flip. Soft flip. soft flip. All right, hold on. Too soft to flip. All right, screw it. But you know what? Let's go ahead and put them on and get out of them. Since I got them out, I'm not trying to tease you. Use the TCH 850 folding rigid. Difference between these is, and the chains is, you can't twist them. And there's no hinge from the hinge. Although they fold up for easy storage for cops. All right. Let's find a pick. I don't know where my picks are. So I'm going to try to use this long reach. Is Nola in the chat? Hey, Nola. We're going to go with a long reach. I'm going to try to go with a long reach. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Ah, screw it. I'm going to bend that. I don't have too many more of those I can bend, so we're going to go half ball. See if I can work this stupid thing open. Ooh. See, the thing about the rigid cuffs, you got less flex, less angle on your wrist. Less movement, less adjustment. So I do always say if you're having trouble on one side, try the other side. With my left hand, I'm not as good with my left hand. Sometimes it just is easier to get there with my left hand. So go back and forth, try them both. And don't forget to practice on whichever one you got released. Kind of figure out what you're doing wrong. Ooh, I feel like for me it might be pick is bent just right. No, it's not. Just screw me. To make it harder, definitely. Oh, there we go. So if I'm a little more precise, I'll get out of the cuffs. Ouch, maybe. Yeah, like I give up on that. Broke you rock, baby. Broke, this is my regular. I tend to go live after midnight. It's the whole Shacklemen After Dark premise. Because if I'm awake, and generally tends to be nothing else too much is going on. And so let's do an amuse bouche. You guys know what that is? A little palate cleanser. Let's do a little. Let's see if we can do some middle finger cuff pick. A band called Missio that's got a song, Middle Fingers to the Air, that I really enjoy. And I think of it every time I do this. Ooh, try this particular pick. Scheiße. This takes a little bit of effort. All right. It's all fingertips. I do not have the pick right. Come on. I cannot get it. There we go. Oh, wrong pick anyway. Shite. All right, you know. I'm gonna do An emergency pick. Calling in emergencies. I'll let you guys come along with me. Hold on. What's up? So, when you screw up real bad, sometimes you gotta get a pick in your mouth. There we go. Now, if you're real hardcore, you'll keep the pick in your mouth and do it on the other side, but maybe that would have worked. Oh, there we go. Maybe that would have worked better. I don't know. All right. I'll go ahead and stay here. Move back a slight bit. Angle that down. Pop that out. A lot of shit to do. I'm gonna do. We're gonna go for 5. Did 4. Let's do 5. 2, 3. Those are the peerless. Do 4 and 5. Skyrim. Let me angle that down a little bit. That's better. Get all the secondary cuffs ready. Now remember, if you're doing multiple cuffs, put them all on one side. Get them all ready. Put them on that side. That's exactly what I'm going to do in just a moment. All right. Easiest way is kind of trap it against your thigh. Push it in. Make sure everybody's all nice and tight. You got 5. You got a pick. Or a bobby pin. Whatever you're doing it with, just get to it. Again, man, talking about reaching down. Normally when you're picking stuff, picking locks and things, you're kind of holding things like a chopstick. But when you're doing down, I found there's just a much easier angle if you kind of figure out how to hold it that way. Now, I'm not happy with the time, but it wasn't bad. So, pull this a little closer. Gotta adjust that. I'm laying that up. You guys gotta look at my ugly face. Pull those off. I'm gonna look down here. Just like that. Purple guy, I believe in him, kind of. Hey, man, that's kind of some of the best support I've gotten in a lot of the years of my half a decade of life. A lot more people have said that I might have gotten farther. So, run that again if you guys don't mind. Like I said, this is practice. We're going to try 5 again. I do have to light a Bible bowl up, if you'll forgive me. And then, actually, let's do a straight thumb cuff. Little amuse bouche. Little appetizer. This one I shouldn't panic and screw up. The Chicago thumb cuffs, which I think are pretty well made. I mean, they're thumb cuffs, but easy to shim. Yeah. There we go. Let's shim. Let's shim them. We'll use the busted up hair clip. Now you're going to have to depress the bow to engage the shim. So you have a nice gap for shimming on those. Whereas the Yules have this really nasty serrated. It's just possibly get in there and shim. For me, at least, I haven't been able to. I'm sure someone has. Although they're pretty crappy if you work them pretty hard. You end up blowing out the spring for the pawl. And they don't work anymore. So I got to get more of those. So between the two, I'd get the Chicago's. So, all right, I'm gonna roll back to that side. Come back down. I'm smoking a pinner. I work for I'm in a state where we have legal weed. I'm one of the counter people. So I technically have to test stuff. I have to. No, it's just a pinner of a green thumb. If you want more of the real thing, or what you probably consider, my company is actually working with Swisher. So we've put out their Swisher official weed packed, non-tobacco wrapped blunt. One of the first people to try it. Yeah, we're also Green Thumb. My company actually works with the Jerry Garcia family. We're running their lines of stuff. And California was ahead, but we're catching up, man. People I work for have actually made some good connections. I mean, it doesn't help me. I'm still just a cashier for weed, but you know, it works out for me a little bit at this point. So, all right, let's play with the easiest cuffs in the world for a second. The ASP Centuries. It's a legitimate Handcuff company, and supposedly this pair was designed with help from input from actual police. You notice it's got keyholes on both sides. The double lock is on the face, not on the side like that. And it's on both sides. It's a little wire, well, a little latch you slide aside. You can kind of, anything you put in there latches it, and you're double locked. Then again, you can kind of get in there and pick it back up. Oh, I should practice for this one. I get it? Nope. Alright. I'll get it this way. There we go. So, it's pretty easy. You put it in place, and this is where you'd get it with the key. And it's already unlocked. And what I love about these is that they're very easily shimmed. Now I know I referenced swishers a moment ago, but that's a company thing. I'm a zigzag guy. So bend that into a nice L, because this has a nice gap. Can get in there and shim these cuffs open. Looks like magic because you're using zigzags. It's just a shim. And I can use that L because I have enough room on the bottom and the side. If I did not have that room on the side, I would try to cut this off or find something else that was only the width of that bottom piece. But because I can do it now, that gives me a lot more options on things I find to be able to open the cuffs. Such as, again, at the end of the day, it's just a wrapper. If it's the right thickness, you can get your L or your one piece out of it. Then you can get your cuffs open. Now, these cuffs are so sad that I can actually pull the condom out of here, wad it up, wedge it in there, and pull this open. Again, designed by input from police departments. And they're like a real company. They have whole lines of cuffs that are roughly just as susceptible as these ones. From what I've heard, this is the only pair I've beat so far. So I got to get more of their cuffs, which sucks because they're more expensive than better cuffs, and I don't want to spend more money just to prove I can beat them, but I'm eventually going to. So, what's up, Rotting Ropes? Elsa, how you doing? Lance. If I got caught, well, in Michigan, you can carry 2.5 ounces of weed on you because that's as much as you're allowed to buy from a dispensary. So, other states, not so much. Yeah, I've got I definitely smoke, man. I've got a nice little whoop. Which hand's it in? Not that one. Nice little wax deposit that I'm working on adding to what I'm smoking tonight. All right, we're doing cuffs, so I need to do some cuffs. I am going to, you know what I like to do is bust out the Yules. I'll show you something a little different. I don't have a lot of different cuffs. I got 1 or 2 pairs. Easiest pair to show that's different. They have a keyway at the bottom of the cuff. That's the key. Instead of being like a regular cuff key, which I should have. Oh, there it is. Instead of being a regular cuff key, you know, where it's that little lever action thing, it's this little triangle. So I have, it's really easy to pick the double lock off of these. And I have a couple times picked them, whereas normally on cuffs, the double lock's harder to pick. And then picking them's easier. But the nice thing about these, for anyone in them, is if you get, there's a wheel there that holds that in place. If you can get under there, go down that way, and you can bypass the cuffs. These are the Yule H&R Super Style. I want to get these in a transport set of these, or these are the wrist cuffs, and then there's a pin tumbler cuff on the ankles. So that's kind of my next want. I was like, I feel it. Pressing it and missing it. Losing the angle. Oh, there we go. One of these nights I'm just gonna be stuck and end it. I feel like I don't know. I'm stuck. Bye, I gotta go and figure this out. That was not the moment that happens. However, I am reaching the point I gotta go to bed, y'all. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Broke Picks especially. Showed right up, man. You've been here the whole time. We gotta get together and have some lunch, trade some picks, trade some locks, trade some stories. Whatever else I missed. You know, when I'm doing cuffs, it's hard to do the chat. So Lewis, Damien. Yeah, I did a double lock, Damien. You showed up late. Anybody else? Elsa, thank you again. Lance Mosher, thank you very much for showing up, jumping in the chat. I appreciate it. You guys, I'm gonna jump out. I gotta clean some stuff up. I gotta hide this so my wife doesn't think I was doing weird stuff. I gotta dispose of some evidence. You know what I mean? I got things to do. I hope you all have a great night. Thank you for being here. Peace out.